Gentleman's time has expired. The gentleman from New York, Mr. Higgins, is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last night, the President spoke to Congress and to the nation about the need for increased funding for biomedical research, both to improve the quality of life of our nation's citizens, but also to generate new economic investment. He is right, and we must heed his call on this initiative. Cancer research is a vital part of our nation's biomedical research enterprise, but our federal commitment to this promising field has not kept up with the rapid pace of scientific innovation. In fact, when you take into account medical inflation, our funding commitment to the National Cancer Institute and the National Institutes of Health have actually been cut over the past 7 years. We can and must do better. We will only see new promising cancer therapies that increase survival and life quality through a sustained multi-year commitment of federal funding for cancer research. There is only one failure in cancer research. It's when you quit or you're forced to quit because of lack of funding. When federal cancer funding is cut or not sustained over the long term, we lose not only promising cancer research, but we also lose talented cancer researchers. President Nixon recognized this 40 years ago when he signed the National Cancer Act. At that time, less than 50% of cancer patients lived 5 years beyond their diagnosis. Today, with advances in early detection, healthy lifestyles, and new cancer therapies, the survival rate is 65% for adults and 80% for kids. That would not have happened without a significant investment in federal research funding. The National Cancer Act led to a continued sustained investment in cancer research that funded the research community to develop a new generation of smart drugs that help thousands of cancer patients every single day. Smart drugs are highly targeted to attack fast-growing cancer cells without damaging healthy cells. Drugs like Herceptin for breast cancer, Avastin for lung cancer, Gleevec for gastrointestinal stromal tumors inhibit or block cancer cell growth. In fact, less than 10% of cancer deaths are attributed to the original tumor. It's when cancer metastasizes, when it grows, when it advances to a vital organ, the cancer becomes lethal. All this could not be more important to the community that I serve in Western New York. Buffalo, New York gave the nation and the world cancer research when the New York State Cancer Laboratory was first established by Dr. Roswell Park in 1897. Roswell Park Cancer Institute continues that mission today, and the research put out by doctors has led to many breakthroughs that alleviate suffering due to cancer every single day. Roswell Park is one of 40 National Cancer Institute designated comprehensive cancer centers around the country that are the engine for our nation's war on cancer. An important part of the Buffalo and Western New York future relies upon the success of research completed at Roswell and companies at the Buffalo Niagara Medical Campus coming to market, creating new small businesses and high-quality jobs. If we don't have a sustained investment in cancer research moving forward, the promise of that research and the jobs that it will create will be lost. The time to act is now. Cancer is estimated to cost our nation $263 billion in 2010 alone, according to the National Institutes of Health. Mr. Speaker, I urge my colleagues to support a renewed commitment to cancer research because there is no better time than now. Alleviating suffering and death due to cancer in our lifetime should not only be Congress's goal, it should be America's goal, and we should insist on a huge federal investment toward that goal. I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman's time.